it's Antti Kalhola. As you might see, this time I wanted to do something completely different. Because this year, it's 10 years since the best rally game of all time, which is Richard Burns Rally, of course, came out. So I wanted to do a small tribute to the game by creating my first vlog of all time by driving the Ouninpohja stage in the game. And while I do that, I can talk a bit about the game, a bit about myself as well, or some other things, we'll see. I'm a bit nervous because it's the first time I will try to drive at the same time this game and talk about stuff at the same time, so it can be a bit of a disaster. Because this game really requires a lot of concentration. If you have driven it a lot, you know. Well, I will put my glasses on so I can see. My driving glasses. Okay. And I think we are ready. We are ready to go. So,
3, 2,
let's get started.
1, go!
So, I'm driving the Spencer 206 WRC. Simply because it's one of my favorite cars in the game. It's such a treat to drive and it does what you want rally car to do, really. You can be a bit of an artist with this car. And this kind of corners are really a rarity in this stage, this kind of slow corners. It's mostly fast stuff, really fast stuff. 15 minutes, a lot of fast stuff. And only very few small slow corners. So yeah, it's 10 years since the first time I drove this game. I remember it was the autumn of 2004. And I remember the first time I drove, I went straight off the road, first corner, because it was simply something completely different than people had been used to in a rally game since then. Because up until then, Rory McRae Rally of course was the king of rally games. But then Richard Burns Rally came along and changed the whole benchmark for a rally game. And it still hasn't been beaten. And I think the Ouninpohja stage was created, I don't know exactly, it was 2 years ago maybe or something like that. It's really nice. It's not a perfect copy of the real stage. There's some places which are actually quite different than in real life, but I think it's quite good. I have driven the real road as well, never in a rally speed unfortunately, but I have driven it a few times in a road car and they are parts which are very well made. And most of it is really good in my opinion. Anyway, if you've been wondering where the races and the start videos went from my channel, FOM of course came and removed them. I don't know why, it's been like 4 years since the last time I have had any trouble with FOM. But apparently now they have gotten tired of my videos again, and if you see my account getting removed anytime soon, it's because FOM as well. Most likely. But then I will just make a new account and probably leave the Formula 1 videos out. And then I wanted to talk about my Born to Race video of course. So now over a month since I released it. And I wanted to thank people. Oops, almost went off. I wanted to thank people that it seems many people have taken the video as something more than just about myself, which I want to see. That it somehow inspires their own life. It doesn't have to be just about me at all. It can be related to everyone's own life. It doesn't only have to be about this is the big jump as you can see. But yeah, it doesn't only have to be about my own dreams or aspirations, but it can be something related to everyone's own life. Because I'm a firm believer that each of us should go, whenever possible, after our passions, our true passions in life. Because life is short, and each of us have talents, dreams, passions that we should really try to go after. So it's a lot about that as well, why I made the video like that and why I released it like that. You know, I'm not someone who likes to talk a lot, speak about myself to the public, but now but now I felt I simply had to do it. I really felt I had to do it in this moment, and it's not about that, going after one's dreams. Yeah, I'm not driving really well now. I made some mistakes already, as you have seen. Because it takes a lot of concentration this game. It's hard. It's hard enough on its own, but then when you try to concentrate to other things. Oh, that's not how you drive a corner. That was way too careful. But there are some slow corners as well, as you can see. Oh, a lot of honesty again. But yeah, there are some slow corners, as you can see. And those are the tricky parts. When there's a lot of fast stuff, and then all of a sudden slow corner. It's very easy to make a mistake and just arrive too fast. I think those are the tricky places in real life rallying as well. When all of a sudden there's a slow corner. And it's the same in this game, that those are the trickiest points. If it's all the time fast, or if it's all the time slow, it's somehow easier, but then when the rhythm changes, those are the danger points. Those are the danger points always. And we are now coming close to the... I like to divide this stage to 3 parts, and we are now coming to the end of the first of the 3 parts, which is the Mutanen Junction. Mutanen Junction, and that's the... Then we have even faster part, the second part, and a bit slower part, the third part of the stage. Here should be a jump. Here should be a jump in real life, but it's not in the game. So that's one of the things that's missing from this version. Okay, so here's the Mutanen Junction. I'm gonna take it very carefully. And now this is even faster section. Basically all the time 5th gear if you want. Just a little small lifts every now and then, but it's really fast. And about the real rally season, it ended now of course, with Ossier winning the title, but I think Latvala has driven really well this season. I'm actually really impressed. He has stepped up his game for sure this year to a new level. And especially his drive in Finland was really inspirational almost, because he really had to fight again, because he had all those problems, and then he somehow could fight again, and he ended up winning, so that was really great. His best win for sure. And it's been quite an exciting season after all, because it's been good to have that tight battle between Latvala and Ossier all the time, and Chris Meek has been really a sensation this year, in my opinion. Really good performances. And yeah, Formula 1 ends next weekend of course. Excited for that as well. Although I'm not a fan of the double point system. I don't know if someone is a fan of that, but it's a bit of a bullshit in my opinion. It's nice that the championship is gonna be a bit more exciting because of that, but as a whole it's bullshit, and I don't wanna see that in Formula 1. So it's a shame it has to be a bit more exciting now because of that, but I don't like it. I'm not driving well at all now. I'm lifting to places where you shouldn't lift, but simply because of the concentration. It requires 110%. This is more than a game in that sense. It's a simulator. Horrible driving there as well. Completely bad, wrong line. Here also could be a little bit more bigger jump, than in this game. In real life, the quests there are bigger. It's more tricky place in real life than it is in this game. Going really fast now. 190, 195, and great. This is a long corner with many crests. First crest, second crest, third crest. Now we come to the so-called Amazon jump, where the Amazon wall was rolled in the 60s here. Should be a bigger jump than it is in this game. So I think the main problem this game version of the stage has, the jumps, the quests are not very realistic. Some are maybe too big, some are way too small. We are now heading towards the end of the second part of the stage. So we are nearing the Kakarista Junction. And then it's a little bit more technical part. You have to be a little bit more neat in the last part. And Special 206 was also the last car Richard Burns drove in his rally career, by the way. It's nice that the spirit of Richard Burns continues to live in a way in this game. As it's almost 10 years since he passed away also. And here's the Kakarista Junction. Slowest cone of the stage, which I don't almost like. Well, not quite. There you can cut a lot. And now this is basically the third part of the stage already. Lot more narrow, more technical, more bumpy. I remember Markus Grönholm used to say that for him the Olympian started here. And he always gained a lot of time in the last part of the stage. Because I think he had a different attitude to the stage than other people. He really started to attack even more here from this moment on. Other people were like, the Olympic is over when the big roll ended. But Grönholm from here on, he was just going like crazy still and usually making a lot of time. As you can see, it's tighter, it's more technical. There's bumps. Almost right there. But it's fun. It's fun. Maybe even more fun in the game as well than the big road part. Because you simply have to do a lot more stuff here. And requires more concentration again. You can see that I'm not driving well. I'm changing gears down when I shouldn't. And this is just a testimony in my opinion how much this game requires. I'm driving with quite a high steering lock. I mean, I have to, how do you say, the angle of rotation is 540 degrees. I think it's quite close to a real rally car rotation, so I have to turn the wheel quite a lot when I drive. It's nice. I used to drive with a very small rotation in the wheel, but now I have been driving with bigger rotation for a while and I really like it. The car is a lot less nervous like that. I don't know if it's any fast to drive like this, but maybe it feels a bit more like a real rally car when you drive with the highest steering rotation. I'm using the Logitech G27 wheel. I really like Logitech wheels, by the way. Small advertisement for Logitech. Best racing wheels they are, probably. Really great wheels, I recommend. If you wanna drive a bit more seriously. And great pedals as well. Many bumps here as well, you can see. Bump, bump, bump. Have to be careful not to jump out of the road. And now we are coming to a kind of a left-right slow section, uphill. Then there's like a downhill section where every year there's TV cameras there at the end of the, or used to be at the end of this section. You could see the cars coming down this hill and jumping and then going to this left here. Long left.
Over crest, 50, fast right, over crest, 100. Fast right, long, medium left, 150.
Here's a corner where Marcus Grönholm went off in 98. I remember he had a puncture and he went straight in that corner.
Easy right, medium left.
So even he has crashed here in this last section.
Medium left, long, medium right, maybe,
A lot of side corners now, it's more technical, tricky. I'm already a bit more exhausted, all the concentration and then I have to do a lot of technical stuff still. Oh yeah, don't drive like this. Don't drive like this. Okay.
Easy left, long, over crest, 100. Easy left, long, 50.
Oi 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 oi.
Right, long, 30.
Yes, a long right now. Very annoying corner. Tightens, opens, tightens, opens. Really tricky corner. And here's a slow long corner. And that slow corner again. Almost went off. And here's a corner called Lisa's corner. Tricky corner over crest. I took it very easy as I don't want to make a mistake now at the end of the stage anymore. And now it's just a series of fast corners to the finish. Didn't really break a lot in these corners. And the finish should be somewhere here. There it is. I like it. I like this thing I want to show you. This thing here. Just to remind us that it's just a video game. We leap into the space. So, I hope you liked it. It was very difficult to drive with and talk at the same time. The time 15:36 is very bad. I have driven this in 14:50 is my record here with Citroen C4, so 40 seconds slower than the record, so lifetime away from the record time. So I hope you liked it. Bye.